when you put on that Michigan script, it means more than anything. Tradition, legacy, we honor that all night.
Who has it better than the Michigan Wolverines?
Chiclets University, we're back. University of Michigan with the captain of the Wolverines, Jacob Truscott. What are we gonna see today?
I'm gonna show you around one of the most historic rinks in college hockey and show you some traditions we have here and give you a nice little tour.
Let's check out this room. 10 out of 10 room so far. Where's the captain sit?
Right here.
Iconic helmet. I feel like when you think of like iconic helmets in hockey, you think of the blue and maize, not yellow.
No, every sport has the wing helmet. Like football, you see it obviously, but it's kind of a big deal here.
You're a Michigan guy, right?
I am a Michigan.
Born and raised?
Yeah.
So you put this thing on, it's gotta feel a little bit more special.
Oh, I mean, that's unreal. I gotta pinch myself every time, but I grew up a Michigan fan my whole life. It's just like this is it.
This room is a gorgeous room you guys have here. The big M on top with the blue lighting around it. A lot of phrases.
We got some values around, like family's a big thing for us. We're all brothers here, and every Michigan alum knows that. Yeah, this is a family.
A lot of traditions in college hockey, player of the game. Do you guys do anything special in here?
We do a chain, yeah, it's actually over here. The golden chain. Put that around your neck and say a speech for the boys. And then we have a puck that we'll hand out as well, kind of just who deserved it that game. And then we'll put it up here, and if you get that thing full, you're in a good spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coach probably does a lot of pregame meetings in here. Do you guys watch film on this?
Yeah, we watch film. Yeah, we'll have all of our meetings in here. It's kind of nice, just get dressed and then have video.
Yeah.
You don't have to really go anywhere.
What else do we have to see next?
We got a little lounge where all the guys hang out. So.
Okay, let's go check that out. What is this here? So I've seen this everywhere. Those who stay will be champions.
Yeah, that's you're gonna see that all over campus. It's kind of a big saying we have here, and those who stay the 4 years, you really buy into the process here, and you develop here as a player and as a person, and at the end of the day, you'll be a champion. So not many people transfer out of Michigan. It's a big deal to play here. In my 4 years here, I think we've had only a couple guys transfer out.
Wow.
Yeah, this is a place where guys want to be.
Everything I've been told about this Michigan hockey team is how close you guys are.
Yeah, we have a PS4, so guys will come in here.
PS4?
Yeah, love that. Yeah, we'll play PGA and stuff. We'll always love that, and we'll get some chill tourneys going.
Getting intense with controllers?
Oh yeah. We used to have a leaderboard, but I'm pretty sure someone broke it because they were so mad or whatever. But it's fun in here. Guys will do homework in here. Guys will hang out after practice for an hour just talking.
What about Sundays? You guys come in here watch football?
Yeah, we'll come in here, get in the sauna.
Sauna? What are these?
All right, so our previous captain a couple years ago, Nolan Moyle, he plays in the KHL, and he brought these back. Apparently it's a big deal in Russia. You put this on your head when you go in the sauna, and it's supposed to help your hair. Your hair gets all hot, obviously.
Makes sense.
But if you put this on your head, it's supposed to protect your hair a little bit.
This is a nice big sauna here too.
Yeah.
And do you have access to this 24/7?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's unreal.
Yeah. Alumni will come back too and get in here. This is the place to be.
Anyone here super superstitious? Got a crazy stick?
Yeah, I got a couple here. So Mark Ostapa, he has 3 different sticks, 3 different heights. Then we got some sick ones like Ethan Edwards here.
Ethan Edwards, I gotta hear about this guy. Time out. So I was doing my research about the Michigan hockey team, and I come across all these edits on TikTok, these fan fictions about one Ethan Edwards, New Jersey Devils draft pick.
I'm all in your city, yeah, baby, I'm lit. All gold fronts, yeah, baby, I'm lit. All pink champagne, baby, I'm lit. All white South Beach, baby, I'm lit.
He's a little pretty boy.
He'll do well in Hoboken.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that when it comes to New Jersey.
Yeah.
Let's check out the athletic training room here.
Yeah, there's a lot of time spent here.
But in terms of technology, you have all the Normatex, the Theragun.
So we got it all. Everything you can think of, we got it. Recovery is definitely a big deal. We just have so many resources here. Guys are always in here using all that stuff and, getting treatments and stretched out or whatever it may be. But guys are here till 7, 7:30.
Really?
Just recovering or doing whatever.
And then you guys have your own personal gym here.
Yeah, we got our own weight room. We'll use that. Like guys will go in there, you know, after practice, before practice, get a little lift in, and sometimes throughout the weeks we'll lift in here. But we got another facility that we go to mostly, and that one's pretty nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go check that
Yeah,
out.
let's do it.
This place is insane. Is that a hill?
Yeah. So like, we'll warm up here. We got all the bikes, stair climber, Versa climber.
This is athletes only in here.
Athletes only, yeah. But make sure we're pushing each other today. Another day to get better.
Being a student athlete here, how tough is it to manage your time?
So like, you usually have class in the morning, anytime from like 8:30 to 1. So you get breakfast in the morning. And then if you have any gaps, like guys will come here, get a lift in, do extra work. The ice is always available.
It's unreal.
We'll do skill work in the morning. Yeah, like lunch and stuff. And then if we have a team lift, we'll do a team lift. And then we'll have like a video every day, and then we'll go on the ice. After practice, you're ending probably at like 5:30, and then guys are doing recovery and you know, eating the meal till like 6:37. So you get home, you have basically from 7 to like, I guess, midnight to do your homework.
In terms of recovery though, when do you have time to hit the cold tubs, the hot tubs, you know, really relax?
Yeah, so anytime I get, I'll get in the tubs, and they actually have some really nice ones here.
Here?
Yeah, we can go.
We gotta
check
go.
them.
Let's go see 'em.
Whoa. Okay.
The guys love coming in here. We'll get like 10 guys in each tub and just hang out, chill.
NFL football, you just throw a little football on, sit in the
we'll
cold
throw
tub?
games on and just sit in here and relax.
What is this thing here?
So that fills up with water and you run on the treadmill. It's like a different version of this.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is what you think about when you think about Michigan. You think about these amazing facilities. This is all the, like you talked about this before, the resources.
Yeah.
It seems like Michigan gives you guys every resource to be successful.
Yeah, I mean, you have everything. And we kind of talk about it with all the new guys, like take advantage of every resource you have here because you literally have everything.
Yeah.
You know, use it as much as you can, and guys take full advantage of these tubs for sure. So now we got the nutrition room. Guys will come in here after a lift, make a smoothie, or you know, get all the snacks that we have.
Time out. Every time I open my TikTok, I see a Michigan hockey player making a smoothie.
Probably our most viewed video on TikTok.
Isn't that crazy?
It's insane. Like we have 3 of them or 4 of them, and it's like gets the most views.
You have all these NHL players, 9 national titles, like the most historic barn in college hockey, but it's the smoothies, smoothies that do it.
I kind of keep it basic. I just go strawberries here, just a scoop of that, scoop of blueberries, some mango, banana, some chia seeds. I don't know what they do, but I don't know. Apparently they're healthy. And then we got all the proteins. I usually go vanilla.
It's always freshly stocked.
Oh yeah. And some milk. Guys will have like 3 smoothies a day. It's like insane. You gotta let me know what you think, be honest. An actual score.
8.6.
Wow.
That's perfect.
Perfect. You kidding me? You gotta eat it with a spoon.
Got the Hobie Baker trophy here.
Oh, that's elite. You gotta imagine you walk a recruit right through this room here. They see the
See that right away.
Big Ten championship here, Hobie Baker here.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to be a part of Adam Fantilli's Hobie Baker season.
That's awesome. You go to most schools and an alumni wall is like 5 feet by 5 feet. You guys have a full hallway of NHL players.
It just shows the history here. Like, it's such a historic program, like all the NHL players.
We gotta talk about Red Berenson. Yeah. Like one of the most legendary coaches in college hockey.
Yeah, he's a legend.
All right, we're here with legendary coach, legend of the game, Red Berenson. Red, talk to me about what it means to be a Michigan man.
You have a chance to be the best version of you, and you have a chance to be a pro, and you have a chance to get an education, to have something to fall back on.
Top prospect is watching this video. You could say, you know, give him one statement on why he should come to Michigan. What would you say?
Well, I would tell him that if you want to have something more than hockey, and if you want to be more than just a hockey player, because that's fleeting. I mean, you might be a hockey player for 5 years or 15 years, but then it's over. And then what are you going to do with the rest of your life? And I really like to see our guys that have flourished without playing in the NHL.
Yeah.
And the guys that are making it, they'll tell you it's a job. You got to be lucky and good to make it now.
When you're going through your recruiting process with kids, like how much of, like when you're pitching them, how much is it, hey, we have this amazing hockey tradition here at Michigan, you know, Kyle Connor, all these names. But then there's also the other side. There's the academics, there's the amazing social life here, the bars, the nightlife, the tailgates. Like where do you lie on that?
Well, I tell them exactly that in different words. I would say, boys, the bars are full every night, but so is the library. And if you want to be successful here, you better be spending more time in the library than you are in the bar.
He still gets out there. Like, I think Tuesday nights he's, you know, skating with the alumni group. And
Kidding me?
oh yeah, he like came to the rink one day with like a cut on his face. He like got cut with a stick. I'm like, oh my gosh. Every year you got an All-American.
I mean, this list is just absolutely outrageous. Zach Hyman, Dylan Larkin, Kyle Connor, Zach Wierenski, Tyler Mott, JT Confer. You got Jacob Trouba, shout out Pasha. Quinn Hughes, Cam York, Berniers, Luke Hughes, Owen Power, Fantilli, Brinley, Jameis Casey. Like, this is outrageous.
Yeah, it seems like every year you got a new guy being an All-American. It just shows the development we got here and how good these guys are.
This is something that stands out to me is the first round picks. With these names, there's quantity versus quality. The quality of first round picks and just players in general that Michigan produces, these are all-time players. Like, it goes to, I think, what you said about the development here, the dominance here. But man, seeing these names, walking by these every day has to almost give you chills a bit.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's cool to see. Like, it just shows like this is a spot to be. Like, if you want to win, you come here. Like, guys want to come here to develop and win, so it just attracts all the best players, and we've been fortunate enough to, you know, have all these good players in the past couple of years, and I mean, it just doesn't stop.
What does it mean to put the M on? You guys know all the things, leadership, you know, commitment, all that. No, what it really means is they hate you. Everybody that comes in here, they hate you. They want to be you. They envy you. Because you wear that.
If you want to play at the all-time winningest program, most national titles with the winged helmet, you'd be lucky if they wanted you to come here, because there's no better arena, there's no better tradition, and year over year, you get a chance to win. This is the place you want to play, and this is where you want to learn to become something more than a hockey player, to learn what it means to be a Michigan man. And that's what it's all about. The hockey part is one thing, you know, the history and you know, the pride in what you're representing, and you know, how small the window is. You know, those 4 years, when you think about it, that's a blip, right? Like, imagine what's happened in your life in the last 4 years, you know, the changes that you've seen, right? It's the same thing here. It just goes by in a second. And like, if you just let off the gas pedal for a second, you're gonna miss an opportunity. And I feel like in all these programs now, that's kind of, everyone's trying to make it to the show, you know, like they're one and done, and just the way the whole landscape has changed. But like, nobody, you're at the end of even your pro career, you know, like winning a national title in college, man, like, yeah, of course we want the cup, but like, your boys, those are your boys.
It becomes a business after.
Yeah, it does. It's totally different. It's night and day. Like the pride, you know, for the logo, it's just different.
Before we go any farther, this episode of Chiclets University is sponsored by our great friends at BetterHelp. This year hasn't been easy for me, so my friends and family encouraged me for the first time to try therapy, and there's nowhere better to look than BetterHelp. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's easy, it's convenient, and it's designed completely around your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched to a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists at any time. So go to betterhelp.com/chiclets for 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/chiclets for 10% off your first month. Guys, I can't stress it enough. It's okay to try therapy. I tried it, like I mentioned, this past year has been brutal for me, and BetterHelp has helped immensely.
All right, before we go down the stairs, we should probably meet our equipment guy. He's a legend, Galen Stone.
I've heard a lot about this guy.
A little bit of my backstory. Went to school at Mississippi State University. I worked football and baseball and soccer and basketball there over a 6-year span. I've been in the University of Michigan. Next month will be 5 years.
Wow.
About 3.5 years ago, our equipment manager, Ian Hume, who was the equipment guy here for 33 years, was diagnosed with cancer in the middle of the season. So I started shadowing him, learning how to sharpen skates by hand, learning how to sew in tongs, learning how to sew, period. I didn't know how to sew till I started hanging out with Hummer. Hummer taught me all the ins and outs of hockey. You know, my number one responsibility in my job is safety, function, and then the look, the swag.
Some of the best jerseys in college.
Best jersey in college hockey, no doubt. Each guy has 8 sets of steel.
Oh, wow.
So I want to have the ability to, if every guy wanted to go out on the ice every day in a brand new set and a fresh set, we have the ability.
I want to talk about the iconic Michigan helmet.
The history behind it, Ian used to do these by hand himself.
Wow.
So I've seen a couple of them, but it was this tape right here. I still have some here just in case we need it. But now we send it to a company in Wisconsin and does it for us. So the time frame is really, to get it turned around is really tight. So the guys get here first week of August for welcome week. I set up individual meetings with every player. Come in, get them fitted for all their gear. We fit them for their practice helmet and their game helmet that first week. I shipped the game helmet off that week, and I got about 3 weeks before the first game for them to get these back to me.
Well, thanks for showing us around. Seems like you're one of the best of the best. So
No,
these guys are lucky.
Yeah, and you could tell them that.
I will.
We're lucky. You've seen the room, you've seen the traditions, the alumni, all that, but nothing compares to walking down these steps for practice in a game every day. It's definitely a big tradition we have here. Every time you walk down those steps, you hit the go blue with your hand.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's something special.
The banners, man, like 9 national titles.
It's pretty motivating. Like
Yeah.
when we're standing here on the blue line for the anthem, like you're looking up at that as well, and just kind of like how long it's been since we've had a national championship. Like that motivates you. This arena's just filled with history. Like everywhere you look, it's insane.
Talk about Coach for a bit. What is it like playing for him? Just talk about his coaching style. How close are you guys personally?
He's great. Like he's all about development. Like that's his biggest thing. Like not only as a player, but as a person. Like we'll have meetings about like video, and then he'll tie it into like life. He just wants to develop you into the best player you can be. He's all about the details, intentional every single day. Like if you're a foot off, he's gonna let you know about it. Like,
Yeah.
Strong side D touch. Hit the D, hit the D. I want that D to slide though when we roll off the wall. What's the option? Somebody tell him. Do it again.
We're here with Coach Brandon Naurato, coach of the 9-time national champion Michigan Wolverines. Coach, you probably don't have to, beg people to come play here. It's probably pretty easy to recruit people.
We know who we want. We're spoiled with the amount of talented players that want to come to Michigan. So the biggest thing with us is, are we getting the right people?
Yeah.
I'll walk from, and I know it's easy to say, the first overall pick if he's not a good dude, if he's not the right type of player. The NCAA and the University of Michigan, I'll speak for us, we're not competing with the Canadian Hockey League. It's not even close. It's 2 different age groups. The USHL and the CHL, they compete for players. We are the next level. We are the level before the American League and the NHL. We are competing with the American Hockey League, in my opinion. Michigan is such a special place, socially, academically, athletically, that we believe we are above the American Hockey League. I don't know if there's an American Hockey League team that over 3 years has had 15 to 17 guys go up to their even affiliated club and play NHL games.
Yeah.
Why would the 19-year-olds stay in the CHL and beat up on 16-year-olds?
100%.
And anyone listening, any of the CHL guys, the top prospects or the 20-year-old 4th-round pick, come to Michigan. because we're going to develop you. We're going to get you ready for the NHL. You walk in and you play in the NHL. And by the way, the American Hockey League is an outstanding hockey league, and it's hard. And even our first round guys are realizing how hard it is in that league because there's men with families. So why not be overripe here and have the best experience of your life? By the way, the big house, we don't need to get into all the social stuff of college. It's the best time of your life, whether you're an athlete or not. Enjoy it.
1, 2, 3, go!
All right, the children of Yost. Everything you see online, this is one of, if not the craziest fan sections in all college hockey.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely the best. They bring it every single night. It doesn't matter who you're playing. They're going to bring it. They're going to bring the energy. They have like a QR code that you scan when you walk up those stairs for every student. It's kind of got all the chants, every beef on every guy.
Oh, how I hate Ohio State. These are great.
That's a big win. Chiclets. Oh, Bob.
What would you say is the most rowdiest you've ever seen Yost Arena?
When we were playing Harvard a couple years ago, the football team came in after a big win, I think against Ohio State, to win the Big Ten, like J.J. McCarthy, Blake Corum, and it was a whistle, and they opened the doors, and they came out on the ice, like guys were like sliding on the ice, like the linemen, and then J.J. dapped up our goalie, Eric Portillo.
Were they supposed to come on the ice?
No, they just showed up, and like Draper had the puck, and like the crowd just started going crazy. Like, oh, I thought I did something sick. It's like, no, like the football team's here.
Speaking of the football team, talk about what it's like to go to the big house, to tailgate over there.
Yeah, it's definitely a selling point. Like, it's the biggest stadium in North America, maybe like top 3 biggest in the world. It's the place to be. Like, the tailgating is unreal. There's probably like 300,000 people on campus. The stadium fits 110,000. And you got just that much more that are tailgating, and the campus is just buzzing.
My first college football game.
Cool.
Michigan versus Michigan State.
That might be the best football game ever.
I absolutely cannot fathom the fact that these guys have to run these stairs before the season starts.
So there's like 6 lanes, and we all spread out, and then it's basically just races to the top, and we do it 15 times. So one rep we're just doing like one stair at a time, and then the other one is like we're skipping a stair, and by the end you're literally just like jumping. You can't even like reach the next stair.
All right, that wraps it up here at the legendary Yost Arena, home of the 9-time national champion Michigan Wolverines. Shout out to Captain Jacob Truscott. All I have left to say is go blue.
Go blue, baby.